Hello and welcome to Magical Marker, a game of Dungeons and Dragons and drawings. We're a bunch of cartoonists and illustrators who won't just be playing the game, but doodling what happens along the way. It's a PG-13 story of teens and tweens on their first big adventure on their own. Let's start by introducing our cast. Let's begin with Boya.
Hello, I am Boya. I'm playing a character whose name is Bug, and he's a bugbear warlock, and he's 12 years old, and he travels with a little wooden box named Boxy.
And Priscilla.
Hi, I'm Priscilla. I play Ifburel, who's a 17-year-old half-elf bard, and he travels with his ego and his rotating cast of unseen servants.
And Caitlin.
I am Caitlin. I play Zip, who is a drow fighter who's 16 years old.
Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt. I play a character named Swell. He's a 15-year-old Water Ganassi cleric who travels with his love for his god Sunda.
And I am Brian. I'm going to be your Dungeon Mancer, so I'm running all the NPCs, including Sutran, a magically animated severed hand of a spellcaster from decades ago, who is searching with the party for her other hand so she can magic herself back a body. Your heroes are on your way to the island of Brightpalm to meet your mentor's old adventuring companion, the bardist Britta Brushwand. You are making good time on the sloop called the Money when you hit a sudden storm that blew you off course. At first dismayed, you later became excited to discover that you had been whooshed over to the Sea Tree, a holy site for followers of Lundariel, the god of nature, inside of which was hidden the trapped crypt of Kruva Skysplitter, a paladin of Sunder. Navigator and dragonfly man Zerb flew you to the top of the enormous tree in the middle of the ocean, where there was an enormous golden birdcage with stained glass between the bars. You spotted one of Swell's old pals from the clergy, Gavus Wickedwind, who was climbing the tree, set for the same destination. Swell was happy to see his old buddy, while Zip and Burial immediately became aggressive towards this old friend, who was on the same quest as them. Inside the birdcage, there were riddles, a giant bird fight, and a puzzle before the whole crew was levitated up into the clouds to the final resting place of Kruva. In the Cloud Crypt, an air spirit retold Kruva's stories, but asked the party what they would have done at important forks in Kruva's fate. The spirit seemed satisfied with the party's answers and let them take Kruva's breastplate, weapon, and shield, and jewelry. However, this caused an argument among all of you and Gavus, who wanted to take something back to his terrible boss to prove he had succeeded on his holy quest. He was allowed to take the shield, and an eddy in the cloud pulled you down one at a time into the birdcage again. Zerb flew you back to the boat, where you tried to attune to your new magic items, leaving Gavus to scale down the enormous tree on his own. Off-stream, Swell realized that the mace he had is in fact a morning star, but it can only be attuned to by a paladin, and so when Gavus got back to his catamaran, I think that's what it is. Swell approaches Gavus to offer a trade.
Okay, I just want to say, first of all, before we continue, I would have assumed that he would have got a lift down as well. I wouldn't have just left him high and dry like that. That would have been a terrible move to make, I think. But if that's what happened, that's what happened. Anyway.
I thought that was what they were like, yeah, you find your own way down.
No.
I mean, Swell could totally have gone first, and, the other two were like, yeah, it's fine, we'll take care of him.
Oh dear, okay. Getting off to a good start. Okay, so what's the scene? He's getting down to the bottom of the tree?
Yeah, and at this point you've tried to attune to your thing and discovered you can't.
Okay. I think it's mostly out of a sense of shame for realizing that he didn't get a lift down. He's going to approach instead of like, hey, that's a cool shield. Do you want to swap? Because I don't know if that's going to go over well. But in any case, I'll wait for him at the bottom of the tree, and when he comes down.
Hey.
Hey, Gavus. I'm real sorry about that. I thought they said they were going to take care of you and like help you get down, but obviously they didn't. I'm sorry. They can be real mean sometimes.
Yeah, those. Look, I know that you're hanging around other gifted people, and that's cool because you need to be among your people. But you've changed, man.
What?
I mean,
Oh.
I don't. You wouldn't hang around with people like this before.
Well, I mean,
You would call out somebody who is being a jerk.
and I do all the time with these guys because they're jerks all the time. But like this
Yeah.
wasn't by choice. Like we saw our masters get killed, man. Like they're gone. We were left by ourselves in a tomb with no one else, and we had to work together, and it was
I'm
a
just
lot.
saying, I think that maybe, the bonding that you've done has clouded your judgment. I'm not saying you're wrong or it's bad or you made a mistake. I'm saying maybe think about it with some fresh eyes.
Well, there's nothing like, shared trauma to really bond people together, so like I don't know if there's getting away from that, but listen, they are better than when I first met them. They're like, honestly.
I get it. So they're a work in progress and you're hanging out with them to try and make them better.
Yeah, consider it like how they'd send us away to like spread Sunder's good word and all that. Kind of what I'm doing with these people.
All right. That bug kid seemed all right, though.
Oh, he's great. He's the best. He did this one picture of one of like Sunder's like magic, the psychotropic cloud things. Oh, it was so good.
Cool. Can I see it?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go see it. And then I'll run down yelling out, Bug! Bug!
What is it? What's up?
Where's that cool picture you did of the cloud?
Why of the cloud? That painting? What do you want to know?
Oh, I was just telling Gavus about it, and he said it sounded real cool.
Does he want to buy it?
Oh, show it. Let him see.
Okay.
He might.
Oh, I take Foxy's right next to me, so I guess he.
True professional artist.
I thought you'd already given it to Swell.
Oh, did I? No.
No, I don't think so. I think Swell was
okay.
just over the moon at how good it was.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You saw these things?
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of them in books. Not as vibrant as this.
When was it? It was only like 2 days ago. I still feel pretty inspired by it, actually. As in, I still
That's
have my
amazing.
inspiration.
No wonder you found your way here. It looks like Sunder's got your back, too.
So it can't be all bad. Even if, these guys are a little bit bad.
Yeah, well, Bug seems great. This is a great piece of art, Bug. You're
Thanks.
a cool kid. You do good
Thanks.
work.
Thanks.
Listen to your big brother Swell. He knows what he's talking about most of the time.
Swell's gonna get a little bit, turn a little bit purple. Realizes. Aw, yeah. Anyway, before you go, I had one. I just wanted to ask you something. Listen, this mace, I can't really use it. It may as well go to like the temple so it can be used by someone who can use it. I think a paladin's got to be the one to attune to it. But I'm not ready to take those those vows. Like I'm really like Sunda's great and all, but like I gotta keep. I don't know. Seems like a lot in the life of a paladin.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, I don't care what I bring back, because I'm not using it. You want the shield, it's yours.
Oh yeah, I can have it.
Yeah, if you want to trade me for the Morningstar or Mace or whatever it is, sure.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
It has to be easier to carry anyways.
Yeah, I mean. Oh. And I'll hand him over the Morningstar.
Gives it the once over. He sticks his tongue out to smell it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, All right, cool. Smells like electricity.
It's, well, I guess you know. But
All right.
thanks.
He
Safe
comes
travels.
in for a hug.
Oh, yeah. We do the one hand in front and the other hand around the back.
Yeah.
The bro hug.
He totally bro hugs you, and he ruffles Bug's hair on the top of his head. It's like, you guys take care. Good luck, and I'm sorry to hear about your masters, but I hope that whatever's waiting for you is takes you to a better place.
Well, there's still, like, they may not... We think they might be dead. It's probably the case that they are dead, but we still have a little bit of hope. So we might be able to get them out of whatever they're in. But anyway, it was good seeing you, even if, you know, everything.
Yeah, maybe we'll catch some waves later. Next time I see you.
Oh yeah, that'd be swell. Wink.
That would be wicked wind. He winks back. And he heads off the boat.
Alright. I try out the shield a couple of times. I'm like, ha ha ha. I'm like doing sick moves with it on the dock there.
Alright. It takes you a little while to attune to it, but you guys are off and sailing aboard the ship.
Nice.
The weather is quite warm. You were only there for a few hours. They restocked the boat with some food while you were there. And yeah, there's a light sprinkling of rain partly through the afternoon, but mostly it's just, you know, a lot of big white fluffy clouds, blue skies, and not much else going on. Is there anything anybody wants to do on the boat? Any conversations you want to have? I mean, I know what you guys wanted to do, like Bug is still training his hat animals, and East Boreal's still working on poems, but is there anything new or different that I need to be aware of?
I think
No.
I'll still keep trying to learn that sign language.
If it's a sunny day, who wants to be above deck and who wants to be below deck?
I can be I want to be above deck.
Okay.
Probably be below deck.
I'd be above.
I missed what East Boreal said.
Above deck.
Okay, so Bug would be the only one Zip would be the only one that's below. Okay. A couple of days pass like this, and there's music and, you know, partying, and it's a good time that you guys are having, day and night. Everybody's feeling pretty calm and relaxed. The crew has gotten to like you, and they let you know that you're getting close to Brightpalm. You're, you know, probably only about a day away. And, you know, it's the middle of the afternoon, and they're singing away their songs. They do another verse of Doomhilda's song. They sing that, I chased a warlock about 24 blocks past galleys through alleys not stopped by a door lock. He spun round with a wand. The darkness he spawned was enough to scare my hair whiter than blonde. With a start and a spasm, I slew his phantasm, sent the warlock to the hell that probably still has him. For I'm the ever-loving Valkyrie, part hero, part banshee. The heralds call me Doomhilda. My weapon has surely blood spilled ya. And as you guys are singing, there's you've seen a lot of like jellyfish along the sides. But after that verse of the song, there's a bump from underneath the boat. And everybody who's above board can look over to see what looks like a jellyfish that spreads on either side and front and back of the boat. An enormous jellyfish. And we should probably roll an initiative. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're in combat, but if somebody starts casting a spell or doing something, I want you guys to be able to say like, I wanted to do this first.
Brooms over and says, "Wow, everybody's a critic."
I just want to check. We've had a long rest in between this.
Yeah, it's been days.
Okay.
So you're attuned to your objects and all that.
Sweet.
You got your spell slots back, your health.
Initiative, I got 17.
17 for Bug.
Oh,
Right.
I got a 6.
initiative.
What was that? Zip?
6.
Ooh, 22.
2
It's
for
a 6 for Swell as well.
Okay. So, East Boreal, you're going first.
Does it seem like the jellyfish is jostling it aggressively, or it's just is too big? And isn't really aware of how big it is compared to the.
Give me an insight check at disadvantage because it's a jellyfish instead of a person. Or give me an insight check at disadvantage or a nature check.
Can I actually already rolled, but can I ignore those and just do nature? Nature
Sure.
seems like it makes more sense. Is that a straight nature or?
Yep.
9.
9.
So not great.
You're not sure if it's being aggressive or not. It certainly seemed that it wanted to bump your boat, but whether it's like a dolphin that's playing or whether it's, picking a fight, you don't know.
I cast comprehend languages quite quickly, just in case.
Okay.
And then, yeah. For the captain.
And then we're going to go to Bug. You feel like a big bump from the ship, and you're below deck trying to train your ant. Or sorry, no, you're above deck. Sorry, what I'm saying, Zip's the one that's below deck.
Well, I'm gonna hold on to the most stable part of the ship, the middle part of the, I don't know, like
The mast.
Yeah, the mast. I'm like, whoa, and I try to be steady.
Okay.
Be alert.
So that's what you can do that as your move. As an action, you can say like, I'm going to ready something. So like, if this happens, I do that. Like, if it attacks, I Eldritch Blast. Or
okay, I'll ready my blast. Yeah.
Okay. Then it's the jellyfish's turn, and the jellyfish from either side of this big pancake come tentacles up like this onto the deck of the ship, reaching for people. So let's give me the armor class of everybody who's on the top.
14.
Okay.
13.
16.
So these tentacles come up and they're reaching around and grabbing for you. Swell, you bat one away with your new stained glass shield that's like reflecting the light beautifully as, you're like, oh, this looks cool and works. And East Boreal is fast and getting out of the way. But maybe because Bug is holding on to that mast to try and stay steady, he's not moving fast enough, and the tentacle wraps around him with a natural 20 and yanks you up off your feet, and you're like dropped into the jelly.
Doesn't it give us ready to action?
Oh yeah, you can do your ready action, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So even if I'm holding on, they take me off of my grip.
We can do an opposed strength check, sure, and I'll give you a bonus to it. But let's do the Eldritch Blast first.
Okay. Well, I got a 25 to hit, and then a 11.
Okay, so it takes 11 damage. You hit one of the tentacles, and it sort of spasms a bit. And, it's reaching around, and it's grabbing for people. And, let's do an opposed strength check if you're holding on.
Just a normal strength.
Yeah, roll and add your strength bonus. D20 plus your strength bonus.
A 5.
Pardon?
A 5. I got a 5 total.
Okay. Then yeah, you get yanked and plopped into the jelly. And it's like warm and soft and comfortable, like being inside of a waterbed or something. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Bug's dream to be just being encased in jelly.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is nice. I got a 5 total.
Just eat your way out.
Saving? Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
You hear a voice in your head, and the voice says, "Hello. Wow, I didn't think I'd meet one of you." And that's going to end the turn, and we're going to go to Zip and Swell, who are going at the same time.
I suppose I'll just head up onto the deck.
Okay, so you come up on deck and see these writhing tentacles, and...
Do I see that Bug has been taken?
Yeah, you probably just at the very end see, as you come up on deck, like, Bug's just into the jellyfish.
I'll be like, Bug, no! And like pull my sword out.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not put inside of the jellyfish? Is that what he's good?
Yeah, you're like, not like deep in, but you're like, you know, maybe a foot beneath the surface now. At the top of the jellyfish.
Oh, interesting.
Zip. You can make an attack on the tentacles if you would like.
Yes.
This is your move to get up to the top deck, and then you have an action.
I'll hit the tentacle that's got Bug. 21 to hit.
21 is a hit. The one that had Bug dropped him already, but like there are still tentacles writhing around.
Oh, okay. All right. And that's 8 damage.
All right. You see goo flying. And Swell.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get my warhammer ready and run to the edge and look over and see if I can spot the Bug.
Easy to spot, no problem. Clear line of sight.
Does he's not being like hit or attacked or anything like that? He's
does it? You can give me a nature, arcana, history check. Any of those that would maybe help you out here?
all my best traits. Well, they're all -1, so it doesn't really matter which. But I guess nature is probably the best one in this case.
Sure.
So a 10.
10. I mean, it's not specifically attacking him with the tentacles, but the tentacle maybe isn't its most deadliest attack. Maybe it's ingesting him.
I'll call out over my shoulder. I'm gonna get Bug, and I'll dive over the side.
Okay, if you dive, I should say before you dive over the side, if you dive over the side, you're basically diving into the jellyfish.
I know.
Okay.
I don't know how else to get him out.
Sacrifice.
I don't know how else to get him out.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw then.
Okay. That is a 13.
Oh, this is an interesting one, says a voice in your head. And you feel that there's your memory of Bug's painting has been stripped from you. Like some of what's in your sketchbook, the drawings you have made have just sort of disappeared from your mind. And like it just, you, in that instant, you can picture a blank canvas. You picture empty pages in your book. You know something's been taken from you.
So I can remember that there was, okay.
So you know something has happened, but you don't have the memory of the thing.
Do I get an attack or anything, or is that everything I can do?
That would be your move, basically. So, yeah, you can do an action.
Okay. Can I grab Bug's arm.
Yeah. I mean, unless Bug, you want? Is it okay if Swell grabs your arm?
Yeah, I reach.
So there's no reason for a check there.
And then I'm going to try and make my way out of the jelly.
And then you're okay. So you pull yourselves up, so like you're at least, maybe knee deep in jelly.
Okay.
Instead of completely immersed. Then it's the crew's turn, and the crew are gonna, not know exactly what to do. They throw a rope over the side to Swell. The helmsperson is getting ready to steer, and Zerb is up on the crow's nest watching to see if he needs to fly in, do anything. So it would probably be the dark-haired elf who's got the rope and throws it towards Swell and Bug to get you guys back on board. And Elrith has probably got a harpoon ready. And then that ends their turn, and we're going to go to the top of the round, which is East Boreal.
It's gonna move over and saying that Swell is partway out. He says, "There you go again, playing the hero," and get an inspiration. And he's going to hold his action until they're fully out of the jelly.
What's the action?
So he's got a dissonant whispers.
You're going to dissonant whispers the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then it is Bug's turn.
So I am at the surface already, or I'm still inside the jellyfish?
You're knee deep in jellyfish, and a rope has been thrown down to you, and you're beside Swell.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab the rope and can I climb up?
Yep. You grab the rope and climb up, and that would be your move for the turn.
Can I help Swell to climb up too? Can I grab Swell?
Your size compared to him, I don't think it's going to work out super well. You can try it, but it would be like, a child trying to help a grown-up up the side of a boat.
Remember that Bug is a bugbear and probably a lot bigger than we think.
Sure. Yeah, you can try.
I'm gonna, at least, so that we're both on the rope.
Okay. So as your action, I want you to give me a strength athletics check.
14.
14. All right. You pull Swell up so that Swell's like holding on the edge of the ship. Like that's sort of the area where you'd be like, you can be holding the rope or you can be holding the ship, but that's sort of where the level is. You've managed to pull them up that far.
So we pulled ourselves out of the jelly?
So you're out of the jelly.
Okay.
Holding on to the side of the boat in some way, in which case East Boreal's dissonant whispers goes off.
He purses his lips and makes a really sharp, harsh whistle. And it's going. So that's a Wisdom 14 save.
Okay, fails the save.
And so that is doop doop doop.
I rolled a 2,
12
so I need to check.
psychic damage. And it has to move. It must immediately use his reaction to move as far as the speed allows away from me.
Okay.
And anybody who's within melee range can make an attack of opportunity. So
I don't think anybody's in melee with it except for Zip. Zip's got a sword out and can attack a tentacle. But everybody else is not really combat ready because Swell would have, I think, put the Warhammer aside and is too busy holding onto a rope.
Yep.
Does that sound fair?
I think so.
Okay, so Zip, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Oh, whoops. Not 20.
Nice.
All right.
16 damage.
16 damage. Your longsword slashes into this tentacle and just cuts it right off, and it just, part of it just lands right on the deck of the ship. And the rest of it just goes whoop, and goes beneath the surface because it needs to move directly away from East Boreal right now.
Then
sorry?
Ace will be like, let's see if we can sail away as fast as possible.
All right. At which point the helms person is like, working on that. Like, I guess the wind is still trying to push. So they're like, I'm on it, says the dragon. And you guys move forward a little bit. Then it's the jellyfish's turn. So how far away did it need to move?
As far as movement.
Okay. So then it moves as far as movement back. Bloop, bloop, and bumps the bottom of the ship again, preventing it from moving forward. And yeah, we'll go to Zip next.
All right. I'll probably, if the jellyfish isn't on the boat anymore, I'll probably just rush over to Bug and Swell and be like, "Are you okay? Did it get you? What did it do to you?" And I'll just ready an attack. So if any of the tentacles come back again, I'll just be like on the lookout.
All right, Swell.
Yeah, I'll get us up on deck, and then pick up my warhammer and also get ready to attack if it shows its face. But I'll also say I think it took some memories. I can't really remember what I forgot, but all I know is I forgot something. Is the stove still on?
Is the stove still on? Did I lock the door?
Did I lock the door? Yeah, I forgot something, and I don't know what it is. But I think it took some memories. Does that give me any idea of what it could be, as well? Is that
boom? Oh dear.
Wow.
There's a random attack over there as well in Priscilla's place. Tentacles reach all over.
I think it might have been the wind.
Yes. So no, you can make a Arcana or History check, I guess.
Okay. I'm racking my brain with my -1 intelligence. 5 Arcana.
You're like, this is nothing I've ever faced before. You have no idea what this jellyfish is. I mean, you've never heard about it.
Okay.
Yeah. The crew are, they pull in the rest of the rope, and they're getting the ship ready to sail when they can. Elrith hasn't thrown the harpoon because he's not sure how aggressive to be, but he's readied it in case something happens. Another crew member is, readying an action that you don't know about. And we're going to go to the top of the ramp to East Boreal.
Were you muted?
Can you guys hear the music?
No.
Okay, cool. Do either of the people who are taken in look particularly injured?
No, I don't. No, neither of them look injured.
Okay.
I mean, Swell looks a little bit bewildered, but that's just usual.
The Iswaril leans over the edge and shouts at the squid. "What is that? We can see right through your attacks!" That's a vicious mockery. Wisdom 14 again.
Fails.
Is unaffected. Like, yeah, of course you can see.
No, it fails the check.
Oh, it failed the check. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is 2 psychic damage, and it's twice as effective as it normally is. And disadvantage on this next attack roll.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bug.
Is there like a slice of the not octopus, jellyfish on deck?
There absolutely is. That was cut down by Zip.
Yeah. Is it moving or is it like?
Yeah, it is moving around a little bit.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and examine. I'm gonna go and examine it and pick it up and bite it.
And bite it.
To eat.
Okay. You pick it up, and you hear the remnant of a voice saying, "I never thought we would meet our..." And then you like bite into it, and it just gets absorbed into your mouth. And you like have sucked in this jellyfish in the same way that you sucked in the strange jars that you found in the wizard's lair, and it feels good. You feel healthy and stronger and wiser. You think that this was a good decision.
How big was it? Like, did I eat the whole thing?
No, we'll say that you haven't eaten the whole thing yet.
Okay.
You absorbed about half of it.
Is that it for my action?
Unless you have a bonus turn. You can say something if you want on your turn as well.
Okay. I turn to Swell. Like, Swell, do you want to have some of this? This will make you. This tastes good and makes you feel strong.
What is it? I'll turn around to look at it. Is it just
It's the tentacle from the...
Swell's gonna a little bit in the back of his throat.
It wants to eat us, but we can eat this. Eat it instead.
Can I touch it, or is that too much? Like, do I have to wait till my...
You can wait till your turn. That's what you see.
Okay.
So then we'll go to its turn. So it is going to attack again. It's going to send up 3 more tentacles. Zip, you're going to ready an attack. You have a ready attack, so why don't we do you first?
15.
15, that's a hit.
8 damage.
Okay. So your sword bounces into this rubbery hide of it, and you take another swing, and you go, "Ah!" And this time you hit it at just the right angle that just you slice a big chunk of it off, and it goes splatting against the sail, and then the arm comes up from behind you and tries to wrap around you, and you jump out of the way, but you're right beside Swell and Bug, and it's going to grab hold of one of you guys. So I don't know. I rolled my attack.
Disadvantage?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. The first attack was at disadvantage. So, okay, I'll roll my next attack against Swell. What's your armor class?
Well, I haven't got my shield out yet, so it's 16.
16. And Bug, what's your armor class?
13.
13? Okay. It grabs you guys and pulls you back down in over that side of the edge. But then, at the last minute, like, 2 of the people, Zerb and your halfling deckhand, Blet, run over and grab a hold of you to try and pull you in. So you guys get to make strength saving throws to try and keep yourself on deck. Or it's not, yeah, strength saving throw.
I got 12.
That is an 18.
18.
No, 19. Sorry.
19. Okay, so Swell, Zerb has got you, and it's just like that. And the halfling, grabs onto Bug and is holding, and Bug has like got slippery tentacle goo hands and just goes sliding out of her hands and back into the gelatinous jellyfish again.
Oh, no.
Gone too.
And you hear this voice in your head say, "What have you discovered so far? I enjoy their music."
Do I respond or?
You can respond, yeah. You can talk on other people's turn as long as it isn't like, a long conversation. You can say like a couple of words.
Who are you?
I am Flormf. Who are you? What is your name?
I'm Bug. Are you trying to eat us?
No.
Oh.
And then we're going to go to Zip and Swell's turn.
All right, so I'm going to see Bug go over the side, and then I'm going to say, like, leave my friends alone, you stupid jerk. And so the jellyfish is really big, right?
Yeah.
It's like the size of the boat.
It's bigger than the boat.
I'm going to jump in after Bug, like, with my sword pointed down to try and, like, stab it on the way down.
All right. You absolutely are able to stab it. So, I mean, I guess roll to hit because it does have a rubberiness to it. So
17?
17, yeah. You easily pierce its hide.
I only did 4 damage that time.
Right. It's looking a little bit sliced up here. It doesn't have as many arms as it did at the beginning. And there's like a lot of goo that's oozing into the water around it. You can see these little trickles of purpley, bright purple just floating around in the water now alongside of its gelatinous body. But you are voluntarily coming in contact with it, so I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
4.
4. All right. You remember the songs that East Boreal has sung about you, but you cannot remember any of the words. You know there is a song about you. In fact, all of the songs that East Boreal has ever sung, and all of the songs about Doomhilda that the people have been singing, all of the other songs that you've heard since this adventure started just have been taken from your mind.
Say, hey, give those back!
And you know
I like that song.
You know they're gone. All right, let's go on to Swell.
So I heard that voice in my head before, right? So this is so frustrating. I don't know what to do. I guess I could like send some thunder damage, lightning damage at it, but
yeah,
I'm gonna call out to it in primordial. Just shout out like, "What is it you want?" If it doesn't answer me, I'll call that again in common. Well, probably common first and then primordial.
All right, you do not hear an answer back from this thing.
It's gonna ready an attack if it comes up again.
All right. We're gonna go to the crew. The halfling woman, she's like, "No! And she runs over and grabs a rope and actually, no, she can't grab the rope because her action was to grab Bug. Actually, no, yeah, her readied action's over. She runs over and she throws the rope over so that like Zip or Bug can grab it again. And Zerb flies down, is hovering around in the area that Zip and Bug are in case anybody needs a flight out of there. And Elrith is finally going to whip his harpoon in and easily makes contact with it and does some more damage. And there's more leaky purple goo in the water. Up next is East Boreal.
Why on earth do all of you just keep jumping into this when clearly the smartest thing is to do to stay out of it? And this he directs at Zip. That is an inspiration to her.
Oh, is it? How inspiring.
Negspiration, I think, is that we've come up with this Boreal. I kind of love it though. It's like,
and yeah, I think it's gonna hold his action again for another Distant Whispers, or once they're both out of the jelly.
Okay. That means Bug's turn.
Am I completely submerged in the jelly?
You are submerged in the jelly. You feel a psychic connection with this thing.
Okay. So, I'm gonna be swimming to the surface. Well, am I like? Can I breathe in it?
Yeah, you have not seemed unable to breathe.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna open my mouth and start eating some of the jelly.
Okay.
But okay.
You can roll the D4 damage. Add your strength bonus to that.
D4 damage.
Yep. Your bite only does 4 damage, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you're trying to keep it alive. Maybe you like to eat things that are alive.
I got a 2.
2?
So.
Okay. And then you can add your strength bonus if you have one.
Oh, add strength. That's 2, so 4 total.
Okay. In its head, it says, "What? Ow! Why are you doing that to me?"
Why did you put me inside of you?
So we could talk and learn from each other.
Oh. What do you want to know?
What have you learned from traveling with this group? What have you learned from the Kith? Our people want to know.
Learn from what?
Kith. It's a term for, if I said human, it wouldn't be right because they're not humans. So like Kith is all the people that are like elves, dwarves, etc., etc.
Oh, okay. Oh. Are you gonna let me go if I tell you what I learned?
Sure.
Okay. Well.
Tell your friends to stop hurting me.
Yeah. Why did you want to know what everyone learned?
Sure.
Actually, can you help us swim fast? Can you carry our ship to our destination too?
I suppose I might be able to. I may need to do some resting. I'm pretty hurt.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I guess I learned that I learned how to paint. I learned some stuff about music and painting. Does that count?
Oh, I'd love to hear more, but it's now your turn and his turn both went, so now we're at Zip's turn. So Zip, the voice in your head is like, I wish to know more of this rock music. And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
10.
You can't remember anything about rock music.
You do have your bardic inspiration if you want to use it.
Oh yeah. What is it again?
D6.
D6? 13.
13. You can feel it trying to pull your memories out, but you can hold on to them.
I'm gonna say, "Get out of my head, damn it!" And then I'm gonna. Can I like move through this thing?
What are you trying? Where are you trying to go? Like in what way?
I'm trying to get to Bug, so I can.
Yeah, you're right beside Bug.
Oh, okay.
Like your feet are down by where Bug's head is.
All right, I'm gonna lean down and grab Bug and pull him up. Be like, "Bug, come on, let's get out of here."
All right. As your action, you pull Bug up out of the jelly.
And then I'll wave to the bug guy that's flying around to like help us.
Okay. Do you like? You want Zerb to help you guys? Okay. There's also a rope there, so if as you're moved, you could try and climb up the rope.
Oh right, yeah. Okay. I'll try and climb up.
Can I say like you just want to? Can I talk or no?
Yeah, you can have a word on her turn.
I'm like, he just wants to learn about us, and he said he's gonna help us get to the.
What does he want to learn about us by eating us?
No, like I don't know. If you just tell him, you just say stuff to him, and yeah.
Seems a bit rude to grab people off their boat and eat them to steal their memories.
It's true.
Listen, if he wants to talk, he can do it from over there.
Yeah. Did you get a bite of his jelly? It's pretty delicious.
But one day you're going to learn not to eat everything that comes past you.
Oh, I don't eat everything. I mean,
just the things that are clear and look like jelly.
I don't particularly want to eat any of this.
All right, we're gonna go to Swell's turn.
I guess I'll.
Are they out of the jelly yet?
Zip is. Zip said they wanted to climb out, right?
Yeah,
but I want to like pull Bug with me as well.
That you pulled Bug out of the ooze, and then you've got to move. So you don't really have another action left.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to leave Bug there and just like climb out on my own. I'm going to make sure he comes with me.
Okay,
yeah, the impression I got is that she was trying to do the same thing that I did by like pulling Bug out. But I guess on my turn I'll go and help them, like assist them, or like just grab onto the rope that they've got to hold on and start pulling that out to get them out of the jelly.
Do you want to grab onto the rope, Bug?
yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. And Swell starts to pull you guys up out of the water, and Zerb helps. You guys get out of the jelly again.
And Espuriel has his readied dissonant whispers again.
Yep. So I need to make a saving throw.
14.
Is it wisdom?
Yep.
Does not make it.
Okay. That is 12 damage again. 12 psychic.
All right.
And he has to move away first.
Moves away again. Whoop. Underneath the surface of the boat. The boat rockets forward again. All right. Bug, it's your turn. You're on the boat. Your psychic link with the gelatinous creature is no longer.
There's still half of it left, right, on the boat?
You still have tentacle left on the boat.
So basically, anytime we can talk to the creature if we touch it. I think it's friendly, like it just asks us questions and stuff, but maybe we can. It seems to move pretty fast. What if we get inside and have it carry us to the port? What do you guys think about the idea?
It's
You've
friendly?
booked us. Dude, you've booked us for the rest of the trip. I can't imagine it's going to be more comfortable or faster than the money.
Is it not faster? It like caught up to the ship really fast, right? Every time he left.
Yeah, I was doing basically. Yeah, it did a double move to get back. That's why it didn't have its action when it returned. So in this wind, it's faster.
Okay. But anyway, look, you guys, look, we can talk to the tentacle. Like, we can tell it to back off or help us or something.
I tried talking with it, but it can't communicate. I think we have to be touching it to communicate, and then it's gonna take all of our memories. By the time we get to Brightpalm, we're gonna be vegetables.
Yeah, if you want to talk to it, then tell it not to smash the ship up and try to eat people.
You just have a bit of common decency.
Something friendly is going to grab people and stuff it into itself and take its memories, as these others are saying. And
It's like the jellyfish version of Bug. No wonder you have such a strong connection to it. It also just eats everything that it finds.
Okay, wait. Do I hear a voice when I'm touching it? Like I'm holding. I guess I picked it up from the floor again.
You feel sort of a disembodied voice, like a ghostly whisper.
Okay. I like press it to as closest to my face as possible to see if I can hear the voice again. Does it make a difference?
It seems to be just screaming in pain at this point.
Oh no, this is horrible.
This might be a little bit metagamey, but does it sound like the same voice to Bug? Like, is it the voice of the creature that's screaming?
It sounds like the same voice as before to Bug.
It hasn't taken any of my memories, right? Just want to make sure.
That's correct. And I'm going to say that right now we're out of initiative, as it is now trailing behind the boat, following you guys at probably 15 feet behind.
So it took some of my memories. Did it take any of yours, Zip?
It did.
And what about you, Bug? Is there anything that you can't remember?
It didn't take my memories. It just asked me what I learned on the trip. It seems like a nice guy. Or a nice person. Nice creature.
Tell it to give
So
my
for the
memories
stealing
back.
memories without asking.
It didn't take my memories. Maybe I don't have strong memories.
Maybe you don't remember that it stole your memories.
The memory it stole was a memory of the memories being taken.
Yeah, now I'm trying to think. What is it? I mean, memories aren't that useful, you know? Doesn't matter.
You're kidding.
It won't hurt you. It'll just make new memories. It's fine.
Who are you if you are not your memories?
I'm gonna touch Zip and cast Lesser Restoration.
Yeah, the memories come back.
Oh, it worked. I can remember all of Easperial's crappy songs. Oh no, I wish that it hadn't worked. Hey, you've got inspiration now.
Spuriel writes,
You know what?
no more including Zip in future songs.
Priscilla, do you have regular inspiration? Still?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Because I was going to give you inspiration. Zip,
you mean
still have
GM inspiration, yeah.
Yeah. Zip still has GM inspiration too, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think the one person who doesn't have it is Bug. So if you want to give it to Bug for the fact that you tried to inspiration Easporial by negging her, we'll allow that. So Bug, you've got inspiration from the Dungeon Master now.
Thank you. Wait, is that I can do like two rolls and take?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, does it seem like we're outpacing the creature?
No, it seems to be keeping like pace with you.
Okay.
When you guys go to the side, it goes to the side.
It's yeah. Wait. What did it say its name was?
Florm.
Wait. What? Say that again.
Florm.
Flump. Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't know why it's so obsessed with us. But I have an idea. It hasn't hurt us yet. So if it catches up with us, you can tie a rope around me, and I can jump down into its jelliness and talk to it again.
Could we breathe while we're in there, or were we holding our breath the whole time?
You didn't feel like you were holding your breath.
Yeah.
I mean, you were holding your breath, I guess, because you probably would have done it naturally. But at some point, you would have gone like that, and you would have been fine.
So wait, Bug, you're jumping back into the jelly?
Yeah. Like, I mean, if it can't catch up, then we can just leave. But if it catches up and,
I
peeps,
think it can catch up. It's just waiting.
Pounce to eat us.
it like you guys lose your memory, but I haven't lost my memory, and so maybe I can go down there and ask it to stop bumping our ship. But it did tell me that it wants to know what we learned in our journey. So maybe if you guys also share that, it will leave us alone.
And now that I've got a bit more information about it, can I try a history check to see? Because it's the only one I haven't tried. See if
Sure.
I know anything about this thing.
Actually, don't think I've tried it.
Think of it.
That's an 11.
With an 11, you do not know, you cannot think of anything.
Stole that from me. Wow.
Have I heard?
Do you want to make a history check as well?
Sure.
Go for it.
That is a 12.
Nope. No idea what this thing is.
All right.
It's our dinner. What it is.
Let's put a rope around your bug, but like we'll send you in and pull you back out like straight away. I'm talking about like 20 seconds tops.
Or do you want to go in? Because I already told them my what I learned. So maybe it's kind of a waste of time. But you go in and then
Well, you're the only one that hasn't had anything taken from you. You still remember everything.
Yeah, but you can cast that one spell that you have. That
Yeah, not if I
remembers.
go in there and forget how to cast it.
Okay, Zip can go in.
I don't want to go in then. You go in.
Fine, I'll go in. But if it tells me that you guys need to go in and tell it your what you learned on the journey, then you guys will have to go in later. You know?
No, absolutely not. I refuse.
Oh, I know. What if you guys tell me what you guys learned on the journey, and I'll let the jellyfish know.
Well, I don't know what to do.
You better do something fast, man.
I mean, we can just hurt it and it might go away, but if it's not attacking us, it's just taking our memories.
Let's let Bug do what he wishes. He's going to be on a rope and it's on his head, be it. He wants to go back and brace the thing again.
Tell me what you learned on the journey.
I learned that nosy jellyfish are icky and gross. Tell him to leave us alone.
Well, he already took the memories from me. So I'll tie a rope to the ship and then tie it so it basically won't come apart.
The crew help you out with that because they're really good at tying ropes. Like that's their job. So you probably are as well, but that's something they can help out with. So they're very happy to help with that.
Okay.
You have a secure line on Bug. Bug, are you going to dive off the back of the ship?
Yeah. Yeah, but did you guys tell me what you learned yet?
Burrell has it.
I learned that a lot of people in this world who do lots of stupid things for very stupid reasons.
Okay. Wait, what did Swell say?
He already took the memories from me. He took a bunch of journal pages and there's a painting. Like I can see a canvas, but I can't. There's nothing on it. I don't know what it is.
Okay. That's what you learned.
You guys are crazy, says Elric Highfeather. You guys took on some sun vampires to help a werebear. You guys are wild.
All right.
Brill
Okay.
winks at Elric.
All right. With that information, I jump in again.
All right. Do you want to describe your dive? Is it a dive, a cannonball? What's Bug's favorite method of entering the water?
A backflip into a head enter first.
Ooh, all right. So I want a dexterity acrobatics check for that.
And mid-air, as you're diving in, I say, 20 seconds, remember, 30 seconds tops.
Okay.
No more than 1 minute.
You got a what, sorry?
14.
14. You do it, except for like at the last minute when you're, trying to do a nice splash into it. It's like a wave comes up and it's kind of clumsy entrance. Like there's a big splash as you enter. It's not like a nice elegant splash, but you managed to do the flip correctly.
Okay.
And you start, letting yourself get pulled out and swimming towards the jellyfish. And it sends a tentacle out towards you and reaches out and grabs onto your leg with a tentacle. And it says, I'm glad you're not attacking anymore. Tell me, what have you learned about painting?
Painting?
Why do they do it? Why do you do it?
I paint because it makes me feel good.
In what way?
In a way where I feel excited and happy. When I see
Excited. Excited and a happy excitement from painting. Interesting. And what about this music? I like this music. It makes me sometimes feel happy and excited, and sometimes sad.
What music?
The music from the ship. Music I hear on other ships.
Have you been following us because of the music?
I was drawn to your music, yes. I'm so glad that I met you, though. It's not often I meet others of our kind.
Me? You're a jellyfish. I'm a bugbear.
I think my telepathic link is not working.
What do you mean?
We are oozes.
An ooze? What is...
You and I are oozes, not like those kith back on your ship. At this point, Swell, it's been like over 30 seconds. You pull him back out?
Yeah, I start to heave him back on deck.
Okay. He didn't actually enter the jellyfish. He's just been holding it with, like, the tentacle.
Could I see that?
Yeah. Do you want to bring him back, or do you want to let him stay?
I'll give it like a double tug to see if if Bug is like, get me out of here, or if he's like, okay.
Okay. Well, I give you a signal where I'm like, but things are still fine.
I think he's all right, but I'll give it another 30 seconds, and then he's out either way.
So you're telling me that we're the same?
Not exactly the same, but more the same than they are. They are kith. We are ooze.
Oh, okay. Wow. Is that why it feels good to eat you?
You ate me. Yes. Maybe you're absorbing me into you, absorbing my knowledge.
Wait. Am I ooze because I ate some slime before?
I do not know.
So you can talk to me you can only talk to me when you're touching me.
That is how
Is
my
that right?
telepathy works. I cannot talk to other oozes without touching them, or other creatures. Other creatures, I must take their thoughts away from them for a time.
Oh, that's why you took my friend's memories.
Yes, I wanted more songs, more stories, more pictures.
Well, is that why you're chasing us? You want to take all their memories?
I would like more songs. Like you, I am also intrigued by this art that kith make. Oozes do not make art. That is why we have come to this planet.
Hold up.
Wait.
Hold
What planet
up.
are you from? What planet are you from?
We are from the belt.
Did you fly here?
Yes, I rocketed here, landed in the ocean.
Rocket? Like, you made yourself into a rocket, or you...
I was projectiled on a rock from the belt.
It's been a
okay.
minute. I'm starting to pull him back in. I'm sorry,
All right.
buddy.
Oh, I'm being pulled back in. Wait, is it like holding on to me, or is it letting go?
It's holding on to you. Your head's above water, like you can yell out something to Swell. Like, drawing hands is hard.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on.
All right.
I'm gonna say to the ooze, I mean, you sound like a nice person, except you sound like a nice ooze, but my friends don't like it when you take their memories.
Oh, I am sorry that I did not understand. This is the only way I can really communicate with them. With an ooze like you, I can communicate much easier. I do not need to steal your memories, but may I have permission to access them?
My memories?
Yes. Of music and
Oh,
art.
sure, yeah.
I wish to see your paintings.
You can just right now like access my memory and see that,
If you will allow it.
and then you will leave us alone.
If that's what you wish, I will leave.
Okay, yeah, sure. Access my memory. Go ahead.
So you feel like this weird electrical tingling through your, like from your toe to your brain, along your spine, just going up and down very rapidly. And every song you've ever heard that you can remember the words to, even some that you've forgotten the words to, somehow is pulled from your memory banks. Every painting you've looked at, every painting you've done, every doodle, street graffiti, every dance that you've seen or done, all these different forms of art are just pulled from you and into the jellyfish. And that's this. This process probably takes about 2 to 3 minutes.
Wait, do I lose it or?
You still retain it, and you actually relive it intensely quickly. So all of a sudden you're remembering little flashes of that time that you did that dance, an embarrassingly bad dance, a really cool dance, a terrible song that you hate, one that makes you sad, one that makes you happy, all just one after another, this quick succession of emotions racing through your body. And then it's over. And you feel just the warmth of the ocean. You feel like your regular self.
Okay. Whoa, how did you do that?
It is something I can do as an ooze. Can you not do this, fellow ooze?
No. I never.
There are many different types of ooze. Most are not very smart. I am very smart.
Am I not
You
very
seem
smart?
even very smarter than me.
Wow. Well, maybe you can teach me. Do you think you can teach me?
I have never tried teaching. Let me see. I want you to make let's make it a wisdom saving throw.
17.
17. You feel a familiar tingling going from your toes to your brain again, up and down your spine, this electrical current. And instead of reading your memories, it's letting you read its memories and its understanding of how to communicate with you and with others and how to build a telepathic bond. And you feel as if you touched another ooze, you might be able to communicate with it now.
Okay. Wow. Wow, this is cool. Thanks. So we're gonna. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, what?
Flumph.
Flumph?
You are Bug.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Bug. Thank you for sharing your music. I especially like the music. You are a Titan Slayer, Junior.
Yeah, I hope to slay a Titan soon. But maybe I'll find you. Are you gonna be in this ocean?
This is where I live.
I'll find you after I slay the Titan, and we can be friends.
Take care, Bug.
Okay,
Tell
bye.
your friends I am sorry to have taken their minds. I did not know it was wrong among kith.
All right, I'll let them know. It's probably fine. And we're sorry about blasting your body out of the ocean.
I will heal. Us oozes are good at healing, are we not?
I guess so. That's good. And then I guess I signal to as well that I'm ready to go back.
A bunch of tentacles come up and wrap themselves around you and then let go.
How did it feel for me?
It felt like a warm hug.
Wow. That's so nice. Okay.
All right. I'll start to reel him back in.
All right.
Like a big hairy fish.
All right. You're on board. So, what happened, little dude?
Wow. Where to begin? I think that was an alien or an ooze, alien ooze from outer space. And he said he's sorry for taking your memories. He didn't know. But apparently I'm also an ooze, but I don't know. Maybe it's because the ooze I ate in the past. I'm not sure.
Can I do a medicine check on Bug?
Sure.
When did this Burial leans over to the other two and is like, when did he eat a piece of that tentacle? Was it before or after he went and do the thing?
I don't remember.
That's a 7.
Yeah, your medicine is not helpful.
I mean, you ate those
Burial leans
oozes.
over and kind of pulls up Bug's eyelids, just looks at his checks out his pupils.
Dip's gonna poke
Smells
him a
his
little
breath.
bit to see if he feels
Yeah.
oozy. You
Guys,
don't
it's
feel
fine.
oozy to me.
I feel really good. No, I feel good.
You did eat that ooze when we were
Definitely
in
looking
that
for signs of
laboratory.
intoxication.
Yeah.
What's wait? Swell, what did you say?
You did eat that ooze when we were in the laboratory.
Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if that's.
He opens up and pops out another one of those jars.
Yeah, you've been eating them while we've been traveling too, right?
And I will remind Boya that while you were gone, Priscilla was role-playing your character, and you ate the sugary ooze that was hunting around outside of the Sister Sweet Tooth's house. So you've eaten oozes 2 times.
I think I've eaten some oozes.
Just
In this
on
journey.
a culinary tour of oozes.
I
You have an ooze and you've been eating oozes. Does that make you a cannibal?
Oh no.
You are
Maybe
like,
the more ooze that he eats, the more ooze that he becomes.
yeah.
So
Nice to say.
But
you're gonna eat so much ooze that you're gonna turn into a blob.
My parents always said that about candy, and I've never thought that I would actually see it come to fruit.
It's actually pretty cool. He said if I meet other oozes, we can communicate with each other, with our minds.
How are you gonna communicate after you've eaten?
It's true.
But I don't know. If you guys want, you can have some of this too, and maybe we can read each other's minds.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. As I look out of the corner of my eye at Zip.
Yeah. I'm good with keeping my mind to myself for a little while.
Okay, well, what is royal? Some ooze.
Would you like to partake of some ooze?
Have you heard of the word of ooze?
Well, anyway, does it look like the jellyfish is leaving us, or?
Yeah, the jellyfish has gone away.
Fly up into space.
My work here is done.
Must leave this planet.
Yeah, no, Flump had to return home. No, he died on the way back to his home planet, I think was the... misquoting.
But when you look out at the night sky and you see the twinkling belt in the distance, know that Floof is always watching over you.
Know that a piece of him is always with you. Because he literally doesn't.
I'm gonna take a good look at Bug, and just kind of try to remember what he looks like and try to remember how he looked previously. Just to see if there's any physical changes other than the haircut.
Sure. I
I'm
guess a history
doing
check.
this kind of as I'm not telling him I'm doing this. I'm just watching him.
But I think
History
I
check.
made a joke about it
Sure. You made a joke about it.
earlier, but I think Explorer actually is going to look Bug over for signs of intoxication and or magic enchantment. As far
Okay,
as he can
so
tell.
are you using a spell to do that, or are you doing
No,
a
it's just
check?
regular just Arcana.
Okay.
So, sorry, you want me to do a history check on that?
Yeah, if you're trying to remember something, right?
Okay. Sounds good. It's a 5. I'll write it down in my journal instead of trying
You
to
look at your journals pages and you look at drawings you've done of Bug, and I mean, it looks pretty similar. So you've got that reference, but I mean, who's to say how good your drawing is? Like, you know, you may not have picked up on the fact of like, oh, his ears used to be way bigger. I just drew them smaller because I wasn't so good at drawing ears at the time or something. You know, like, it's hard to tell because it's from a drawing.
I think at some point, when everyone's quiet, I'll try to do like an actual study of Bug just so I can get his likeness down so I can refer to it later. Need be.
Bug, you cool with that?
Yeah. Well, do I notice it?
Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna be sneaky about it, like I am with all my drawings.
Stealth check then.
I got a 13 on my Arcana check.
13 on Arcana. Okay. I need a perception check from Bug to notice whether you're being sketched.
I'm not walking around or anything. Do I need to roll with disadvantage because of my chainmail?
No.
Okay.
My perception's
I rolled a 19 then.
What did you get, Bug?
5.
5. You don't notice him. He's burial. So there's no signs of intoxication. Arcana-wise, you don't notice anything about Bug. He doesn't seem to be imprinted with any sort of runes or, he's not glowing or something. Yeah, you don't know very much about oozes and slimes, I guess. That nothing is really coming to mind about what's going on with him.
Okay. Well, I feel fine, guys. Really, you're like freaking out, but it was nice.
Okay.
Foxy's coming over and giving you hugs as best he can.
Thanks, Foxy. Okay. Is it nighttime? Are we like...
I mean, we can zip forward in time if you guys are done with that.
I think at some point I'll flip through my journal to try and see if I can remember those journal pages.
Yeah, you can. Seeing them, you're like, oh, I remember this, and it doesn't come back really crisply. Like, as soon as you look away from the page, it fades again.
This is directly after, right?
Yeah.
Guess I'll cast Lesser Restoration on myself as well.
Your memories all come back.
That was weird.
Well, is there anything else anybody wants to do now on the ship before you arrive at Brightpalm?
Well, can I try to read the mind of the who's in the jar?
Yeah, absolutely. So you pick one out. This one's a bright green one, and you open the jar. And what do you do?
I'm gonna stick a finger in it.
Okay. It starts to crawl along your arm. What are you thinking?
I guess I say hello.
Oh. Hello.
Oh. Who are you?
Oh. Hello. Oh, furry.
Do you know
I love these things already.
what?
I love these things already. They're so dumb.
Yeah, it's okay. Like if can I get anything else out of it?
I mean, you can role play it out, or you can ask to do a check.
Okay, I guess I'm like, do you know where you are?
Oh, you let me out. Thank you.
Do you like being outside or inside?
We should join together to become stronger. And it starts coming up your arm towards your head.
Okay. Oh wow, very. You wanna get inside my stomach?
Inside your head. And it's crawling up the side of your face now, creeping in towards your mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna peel it off. Not today.
Oh.
I'll talk to you. Maybe tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. And I put it back in the jar.
Okay, it's back in the jar.
Okay. That was kind of weird, but I guess not that different than before. It wants to get inside of me. Alright, I had enough slime today.
Are we seeing this at all? Or
Yeah, are we just sitting there watching this like, what the hell?
I don't know, do you do this below deck in secret, or are you doing this where everybody can see it?
In like where everyone can see it, I guess. Like I'm above deck. I guess if people walked away or something, I don't know.
Well, Swell is studying you, so
yeah. So I guess
he's definitely there. But yeah, you are able to you see this thing climb up towards his mouth, and then he peels it off, puts it in the jar, and puts it away.
Everything okay, Bug?
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if I can talk to this ooze. But it wasn't very. It didn't say much.
I just want to clarify, when I'm doing a study of Bug, I mean like I'm doing a study, like I'm drawing a detailed picture of him. Okay. I'm not sitting there just like watching him like from the shadows.
Give me a performance check to see how good it turns out.
A performance check?
Yeah.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Looks fantastic.
The rendering on his fur is just...
You even got the scene where the ooze is crawling on me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think I had enough. I'm oozed out for the day.
All right. Well, with that, I'm going to describe the very end of your journey here and leave you for next week. But let me just narrate a little bit more. Another day passes, and probably around 10 in the morning or so, you first spot Brightpalm in the distance. You guys start sailing closer, and you see it's a tropical island like many others. It has a mountainous region, much smaller than Sleeping Fire's twin volcanoes, but is covered with lush green vegetation. The palm trees that give the island its name have trunks of brilliant green hues. The money rolls into an active harbor with larger vessels stocking up and trading with each other and with local merchants. There's a relaxed hustle and bustle of smiles and laughter, handshakes and hugs around the port. This is the only main hub on the island, Brightpalm Village. And as you dock, Captain Aelrith calls you over to say your goodbyes. Yeah, that's where we're going to pick up next week. So,
Yeah,
you guys. You safely made it to Brightpalm.
And then we find out that Britta is in the other place. The Rum Rumble. And we're like, oh no,
She's dead and in Rum Rumble, both of them.
Dead and memorable.
That Dead and Rum Rumble is one of those mystery novels I think you found.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everyone for that game tonight. It was a little bit weird, but hopefully you enjoyed getting a little bit more into Bug's story there.
Yeah, I'm very curious about
Interplanetary man of mystery.
Yeah. You opened a new world for us. Forget Titans. Let's just get out of this planet.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed all these drawings that were done. Swell, your action poses were super good. The being pulled by the tentacle and pulling up over the edge. East Boreal's outfit now, like I don't think I've seen that armor before, at least not rendered with color. Have I? Well, this is your regular armor.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It looks
Just
more
look.
it looks more bronzy.
Mm.
It looks good. I like the face palm. I feel like that's you're capturing your character quite well.
You do that
much expression the entire time.
That's why like your perception checks should be at a disadvantage because it's always you're always looking behind a hand. And Zip, I enjoyed how you interpreted the cloud shoulder pads for your armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to keep drawing that too.
Yeah, you don't always have to wear it if you don't want to. If it becomes a pain in the butt to draw. And yeah, this piece of bug floating in the water is really cool too. I like it. Anyone have a favorite thing they want to share from the night, or shall we just head off into the sunset?
Just Bug constantly putting everything in his mouth to discover it.
The creepiness of the little ooze going like, let's become one.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, the ooze part, discovering a whole new species, I guess.
Yeah, the things that killed the wizard.
Yeah, that's a worry.
Dead as a Dormir stronghold or something. Dormir stronghold. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Never will another snake man wizard be as muscular as he.
That was probably the guy's favorite memory that he took as far as paintings go. Like the one that Swell likes is good, but he's like, look at all these buff snake men. Wow, this is cool. I've never seen these. Yeah, thanks everyone who joined us tonight or are joining us in the future. Tell a friend and draw a picture, and may all your marks be magical. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.